Hey everybody, welcome to Conservative Cosplay. I'm Tom Jr. and in this video we are going to be talking about what happened in New York City. Yes, you guys have seen it, Jordan Neely, and how he's being proclaimed as a saint, but clearly isn't, and we're going to break it down and talk about it, show some interviews. But before we do that, I want to say thank you guys for watching my videos. At the moment of making this video, we are at 151 subscribers. That is great. I love you guys. Please continue to show your support by hitting that like button, sharing this video, comment down below, let's have a peaceful conversation, and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss a video. Also follow me on Instagram at Conservative Cosplay. I promise I will stop posting on there, I promise. Alright, so Jordan Neely did not have the best week last week when he was being choked by a veteran and he sadly passed away. Now that part is devastating and it's sad. It's sad when someone's life is lost. But blaming it on homelessness and mental illness, it's not the best, especially when the gentleman is verbally threatening people. Yes, people are protesting saying that, oh, he was a saint, he was a Michael Jackson impersonator, he was the best performer ever, he was great with kids, he was feeding kittens, donating blood, all this good stuff. He never did anything bad, he was just suffering from homelessness and mental illness. Oh, so tragedy. And then you hear his father saying that he was a high school dropout that didn't take his medication. Not only that, during the train incident, we were hearing reports from people on the train. I'll show you a clip in a second from someone who was actually on the train saying that he was verbally threatening people, saying he wanted food and he's not taking no for an answer. And he doesn't care if he goes to jail, I don't care if I get a life sentence. And seriously, how do you defend, I understand that people have mental illness and if they need to get help really badly, get help. Go to a mental institution. Go get therapy. Do something. But don't be doing this. Don't be surprised when someone actually stands up. I'm actually surprised that someone stood up. Because usually I see videos of subway fights and altercations of people arguing with each other. And people are just recording. Nobody's helping. Nobody's standing by. This brave man decided to stand up for these people. People thought he had a knife. People thought he had a gun. You don't know what's going to happen in this situation. So this brave man decided to take action, and it sadly killed the dude. And that is upsetting. The loss of life is truly tragic. It breaks my heart. But yeah, before I continue on, let's just watch the video real quick.
With knowledge of the case, confirm his account, saying according to a witness, the man began shouting, quote, "I want food. I'm not taking no for an answer. I'm ready to go back to jail, and I'll hurt anyone on this train."
The man got on the subway car and began to say a somewhat aggressive speech, saying that he was hungry, he was thirsty, and he didn't care about anything. He didn't care about going to jail, that he didn't care that he gets a big life sentence. And it doesn't matter if he died.
Vasquez says he was scared and believes others on the train were too. That's when he says a 24-year-old rider came up behind the man and put him in a chokehold, holding him there on the ground. Two other men standing over them also helped subdue the man.
If there was fear, the people who were bluish or who were there, where he separated everything, moved from their place. I stayed sitting in my place because it was a little further away. But obviously, those moments, well, one thinks fear, one thinks he may be armed.
So, as the video states, nobody knew. Some people thought he had a gun, some people thought he had a knife. Nobody knew. All they knew was this guy was so hostile and he didn't care if he got arrested. That sounds insane. And someone had to do something. Someone stood up. And it's upsetting that he died, but what's going to happen when you're in the situation? Imagine if you're sitting there and someone is physically threatening people, or to you saying, I don't care if I go to jail. Are you just going to stand by and let this dude physically attack you who possibly has a gun or knife, or will just physically assault you? Or are you going to stand up and fight? I don't think this guy should get any charges. Clearly he was just doing what he thought was right and just so happened to kill somebody. And if you guys want to watch Officer Tatum's video, he breaks it down on the chokehold. But the thing out of everything that ticks me off so much is they're making him perfect. They're making him a peaceful, loving Michael Jackson impersonator. And who does this sound like? This sounds like George Floyd. And you guys know the situation with George Floyd, that he wasn't, like, if he was such a nice guy who cared about his daughter, he wouldn't be states away doing drugs, doing meth. And if he really wanted to go, he should have stayed in the police car, which they did put him in. And for some reason, they decided to give all these cops, even the people who didn't step on his neck, life sentences. It's terrible, and people are just cheering and donating so much money to Black Lives Matter, but they don't show any of their taxes. They're buying mansions. Candace Owens' amazing documentary, you guys should definitely check it out, shows the fraudness of using someone's death to make a whole bunch of money and gain so much from what they started out with, and it's hypocritical and it's terrible, and I hate that people are doing this about him. I'm seeing posts about him all smiling, happy, doing moonwalks and all that, and they're missing the fact that he threatened people. This is a clown world we live in right now, and it's very upsetting that people buy into this stuff without looking at the facts. This dude was arrested over 40 times. Yes, I do believe people deserve second chances, but when you're not taking your medication, when you're physically threatening somebody, and when you have over 40 arrests, over 40, I think 42, 43 arrests, and not just that, physically assaulting a woman. I believe I read a report a day or the day of physically assaulting a woman. Like, don't make him a saint. Don't use him as his idol to make money. That's what they're doing. This is giving people reasons to protest and riot and break stuff, which I haven't seen any reports of. That's good. But I see where this is coming to, and I don't like it. But that's just my opinion. What do you guys think? Tell me in the comment section below. Let's have a peaceful conversation. I'm Talbot Dimas Jr. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and notification bell, because I see a lot of people that watch my videos unsubscribe. That's crazy. So be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss a video. I'm Talbot Dimas Jr. and please do not support Black Lives Matter at all. Also, God bless.